Alright, start the timer, even though I would think that this will be the last game, but I don't really know. But let's see what this The Reveal is. Okay. Was I not supposed to be trusting the hat? That feeling, yeah. Of course. Because there's just no real sense of when the timing starts on any of this, so of course, boom! Let's just throw you right into you need to have the timing right. Because that's not completely inappropriate. Oh, shoot. Oh, you son of a bitch. No, you put me in the damn cage. You don't make me start all the way back here. You don't. No. It's not how this works. But I get it. It's that one king fight. And yeah. And wait, and wait, and wait, and now I can go. I'm sorry, that's just stupid. Put a fucking checkpoint here. I mean, seriously, no sense is made by forcing somebody to get back that far. It just... I screwed up. Because I don't remember the order, and then it's, oh yeah, you have to do this bullshit again. Which is also bullshit because of this. This makes no sense. It really doesn't. Why do you make the player have to wait like that? It's not fun. Now. There. Better state. Damn it! Oh, I barely made that. That was bullshit. Damn it! And now you have to go through this again, and no, I'm sorry. This is just asinine, and a waste of my time. And now I screwed that up. Fuck. There. Now, what the hell's the order again? There. Round. Back. Something annoying is I think I could actually get away with not jumping. Well, not moving, I mean. I screwed up there. Fortunately, it didn't kill me. Around. Now wait over here. Let him come to me. Okay, hang on. Okay, that had better given me a checkpoint. If it didn't, oh my god. What? I'm missing something here. Like, how? I mean, what, you just need to do that? That's stupid. Okay. Stupid bird bitch. At least I don't have to run back. It only takes 2 hits also, which is kind of nice. There we go. I don't understand. Dancing's less impressive when you don't have arms and legs. I'm sorry, it just... no. Where's the skill in it? I mean, there's skill in the arms and in the hands and the feet, not having arms and legs, but the actual dancing? No. He is really not that... What? I wonder if it was like every other level where they changed the game designers. Shit. I'm sorry, I don't know that this stuff is coming. It's not like, hey, it's coming up there. There's nothing telling you what the path is gonna be, no hints. It's just suddenly there or it's not. You can't fault me or any player for just trying to make the best of a shitty situation. Because it is a shitty situation. Until the path is there, it's shit. I was never going up. I'm running up those walls. There was no vertical movement. What the fuck? I need to play other platformers. I'm sorry, I was thinking jump over it, but I think I may have actually been able to make it if I just kept running. You're watching the video, you can see I'm not getting any momentum. I have no speed. There is nothing to propel me up. So yeah, I can't hit the fucking bomb thing. So don't put something 10 feet above me when I can only get 3 feet up. That doesn't work. The hell? I hate the controls of this game. I just had to move off the joystick because it was hurting my thumb. Because I'm just pushing in one direction. So I'm now on the D-pad because it's a little bit more comfortable to just hold that button down. Because right now, all this is time your jumps. That's it. It is time your jumps and hold down to run to the right. There is literally a single button input to this. This is a one-dimensional level. Two dimensions. Back to one dimension. Ah, shit. Sorry. I forgot that, oh wait, there is a brief moment when left exists again. This stuff after this. How did I just manage that? Why is that there? That shouldn't be there. It shouldn't. Cause like, hey, grab me, grab me, grab me. It's a solution to something. What is it a solution to? I have no idea. It's not hard, it's stupid, okay? This isn't hard. It's just, we're just throwing shit at you without giving you the time to actually know what the hell's going on. So basically it just becomes... It isn't skill-based. It's a how fast can you learn a pattern, and I mean, it's like you could write a macro to do this, I guess is a way to put it. It's not a question of skill, it's a question of repetition. And that's not that much fun. And I'm super tolerant of repetitive gameplay, but that's in like... Well, yeah, it's repetitive in that you're doing the same basic thing over and over again, not that you're literally having to press the same buttons over and over again. Yep. He has no arms and legs. Why does he have no reach? I'm just like, his hand is literally divorced from his body. Why can't he reach further? I'm... There should be so much forgiveness here. There should be so much forgiveness for you fucking up the timing. But no, I don't give a shit that it's such a late level. This whole design is asinine. Where it's just a same thing over and over again, and also with throwing things onto the screen so that you have half a second to respond to it. And if you fuck it up, or if the game screws you over in some way, then fuck you. Do it over. And hope that you somehow get that timing that is way too tight better. I'd also like to point out something very frustrating is that these jumps, when I'm doing the wall run, they're very inconsistent. Sometimes they jump off straight, sometimes they don't. And that is confusing the hell out of me. It also doesn't help that at least one of those times, he wasn't wall running. He wasn't doing the fucking shit on the fucking wall. I'm sorry. I'd be saying, you know what? Let's put in a script there where he'll just automatically grab the wall there to run, because it's kind of bullshit that he could do something else there. Because that's not in the player's control. That's the game deciding, you know what, you didn't actually wall run here. It's like, how? I was doing it over there. What difference was there? There was no answer to that, because there was no effective difference. Fuck you. Oh my, just die in hell. Like seriously, go to Hell, Michigan and die of it. You hear that, Rayman? The whole thing with computers is that if you give them the same input, you will get the same output. This level is defying that. And I don't mean that in regards to the most recent death, I mean the ones previous. I just happened to die at an inconvenient time to make that comment. Nope, no forgiveness. Never any forgiveness at all for a game fucking me. Because it's like, leap, 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 wall jump, wall jump, wall jump. You're not jumping off the wall, you are now flying. And because of that, you no longer have any speed. The player cannot control this. Has no influence over it at all, and yet it is what happens. One time, it did it correctly. Was there a difference that the player is aware of? No. Wouldn't that be a problem? Yes. Has there been any attempt to solve it? Well, considering the game is from years ago, any attempts would have been made then. So this must be intentional that it isn't really trustworthy. Then speaking of trustworthiness, we have been seeing throughout these recordings that the game will at times decide to not actually do things it should do. Sending enemies at the wrong time, having the wrong orders on things, having platforms not appear when they should. It is almost as though the game does not have a reliable clock, which is kind of something that causes computers to cease functioning. I am glad I didn't have to pay money for this. I don't remember when it was, but Ubisoft was just giving it away. Yeah, Yeah, he just decides in the middle of the jump there, I'm no longer going to be wall running. And that is what is fucking me. And I have no control over that at all, because I have no idea why it would suddenly decide we're not going to actually do the thing we're supposed to be doing, and we're just doing. There's a part of me that wants to look up if there's an actual, like, cheat you can do so that you can just fly, so I can say, fuck you, and go through the level that way. Because this is bullshit. This is such bullshit. I can't trust the game to do what it should be doing. There's negative tolerance, it seems like. Just no tolerance at all for any kind of screw-up. Oh, thank God. Oh, man. You know, since this is after the reveal, even though we are still part of the reveal level, that means that this is post-apocalyptic. Because that's what apocalypse means. To reveal. Well, the revelation it is that it has been revealed. So that does also mean that technically I'm looking forward to post-apocalyptic Rayman. I think that might be what I need to name this video. Well, not name it, but put in the description. Looking forward to post-apocalyptic Rayman. Screw you. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the headphones, and I can't do that and have both hands on the controller. Okay, he just flew off. Okay, this seems like some... No, I didn't see the symbol. That seemed like a transition. I don't like this. Yep. I don't know what I should be attacking on that thing, by the way, in case you were not sure. Last king, and right back to where it started. I did well, son of a bitch. Best of all, I'm done. I'm just... I'm sorry, I did some of these, especially towards the end, was not fun. What happens? Okay, there is an edit. I was actually kind of hoping that it would like let me run all the way up the sides. Because, I mean, still, they deserve to have their names up here. They always deserve. But, seriously, you guys, there were definitely some things you ran into this. I ran into some. I mean, if nothing else, the bad timing on some. And we saw, like, crap, what level was that? Where there were platforms that just didn't appear. And should have been. And were there the next time. It's like, that should never happen. Part of me wants to alt-tab to see what the time was for this, but Yeah, I just want to... Yeah, there's nothing up there to attack. I just wasn't sure, because they are in ice. Yeah, it looks like these are in fact monospace. The font is, all characters are the same width. Which makes some sense, because they're all on the blocks of ice that are single size. They have different shapes to them, but they are single size. I see Casablanca and I just think of the movie, which is such a good movie. It also has an interesting story to its history. Just, it was not expected to be a significant film. It was just going to be another film. But I think part of it was also just with the timing of when it released, made it very... It like released at just the right time for it to be popular, but when it was made, it wasn't gonna be. The expectation wasn't that high. But it did very, very well. I mean, House was such a good cast, but there were definitely some very good scenes in there too. It is definitely a movie I would recommend people watch, but hopefully they can understand it all. I heard one story about somebody who didn't understand the scene with the anthems, and it's like not understanding that is just sad. It really is sad. If you've seen Casablanca, I hope you know the scene I'm referring to. And yes, there is at least one person that, was it my sister was in class with? That just didn't get it. Like, admitted to it, just didn't understand that scene. It's like, that, yeah. And if you haven't seen the movie, watch it. Go watch the movie, enjoy it, see that scene, and I really hope you understand the significance of it, because it is a significant scene. It's also a symbolic scene. The symbolism is kind of obvious. Actually, it's excruciatingly obvious. So, you'd better get it. Okay. How much... I'm sorry. How much writing did this game take? I'm just... There's no dialogue. It's essentially a Save the Princess story. I'm honestly unsure. I'm asking this as a question. I'm not trying to demean the work. But it's... I'm just unsure how much story there actually is here. Because I didn't get the whole he tore the star arc, the star I hate my speech impediment. He just tore that off. It's like, okay. I don't remember meeting him, meeting the hat without the straw and knowing that that's a bad thing. Maybe it's because I haven't played this game all in one sitting, or 1 week, 1 month, all in 1 year. In fact, in 1/4 of 1 year. Yes, I did all that. That's not necessarily much. The heck? It almost sounded like there was a snore in there. I have Kerbal Space Program. At some point, I really need to actually install it. Okay, are these looping? It just seems like this is very long credits. I should actually be saying that the music, the sound in this game was very good. So these guys, you did great. I do feel a little sorry for you for voice talents though, because you had to do it all phonetically. I don't think I could even try that. I don't remember this music anyway. I'm also just thinking with this video, I should be into March. So you'd be watching this in March. This is December 15th for me. Boy, time travel is weird. Which means I got time to think of what I want to do. I certainly have the rest of the year, which is nice because I have a number of things I want to do. I don't know. I gotta think. I already installed the game I think I want to do next. That'll be pretty quick. That I could see there being less than 10 parts. Good game. Because I have played... Did I actually finish it? I might not have finished it. Very good game. Another platformer, but it at least some parts of it is just a challenge. It's not difficult, it's a challenge. And the difference to me between those two is a challenge is you see the solution and you can do it. You just need to do it. Difficult is where the solution is either not present, not evident, which is what we were seeing here, where the solution was coming in but gave you very little lead up. So that would be difficult because the solution was not present, it comes in late. Or the other is where the solution is so hard to actually do, has such little tolerance that it just beats you over the head. That would be more like Super Meat Boy. Which, to the credit of Super Meat Boy, most of that stuff is like a 30-second to minute and 30 seconds. 30 to 90 seconds. At least that is my memory of it. So you're constantly just doing it again and again and again and again. There's very little lag between attempts. It depends on... Some maps are definitely longer. Oh yeah, now I'm remembering some of those. But it's... You can see the solution most of the time. It's just, you're not gonna pull it off. Because you're not that good. But I have to give it credit. That it is still, the solution is there, you see it. Now, one thing also kind of interesting, because this week, yesterday in fact, is when the Epic Games Store started offering a free game. They will do a free game for 2 weeks, every 2 weeks until the end of 2019. Pretty awesome. First game is Subnautica. Yeah, I got that. The next one is Super Meat Boy. I already have that. I might have more than one copy of that, in fact. I don't remember if I have that on GOG as well. I know I have it on Steam. I've already done those videos, and you saw me uninstall it on Steam too. Which I have respect for Super Meat Boy. It is not my kind of game, so I respect it. So I'm able to respect it. Because it's like, I knew I was out of my depth for that, but I still was going to do it. Do my best. But that was part of the joke to uninstalling it and recording that. That it's not my game, I want to be away from it now. This game I wasn't expecting to be so much not my game. But Super Meat Boy is the second 2 weeks. We don't know. It's the second free game. We don't know what the third one is yet. But it'll be interesting to see, and I kind of wonder. In theory, Epic should not have said they would do that deal unless they had them all prepared. But on the other hand, you don't want to, you may want to be able to add more, and you don't necessarily want to bump anyone. So it's how many of them did they actually already have like scheduled? Because it's like 52 weeks in a year divided by 2, 26. 26 is so like 27, 28 maybe games. True, 28, that's actually not so many. But did they have all of those already figured out? I don't know. It's possible that they had probably 2/3. I don't know if they'd want to do half. Like, committed. We can get these. So that as games come out, or as developers are like, hey, can we get in on this? Because some would want to do that. You know, to then have them given away for free, because Epic is probably paying some to the developers. It may not be on a per free sale basis. That could cost them a lot of money. But it's like any kind of sale. It gets you out there. It gets people familiar with your product. And also, if you do the base game and you have DLC for it that's really good, or at least you're very confident in, it can help push sales there and make you money. At this point, that's part of the reason DLC exists. Is so that you can, for some games, not all games, where the base game can even be free, but through DLC or these microtransactions, that's how you fund the development and stuff. It isn't a bad model in theory, but in some implementations, there we go. Not implications. In some implementations, it is not done well. I will say this though. I'm sure I've talked about this before. There are some people that are like, no. If you can buy anything that isn't just cosmetic, it's wrong. I am not one of those people. I think that's stupid. I really do. Because to me, it's like cosmetics are fine, but if it's something that all it is doing is saving time, like an XP boost, and not a here's XP, but a 50% boost, 100% boost, I'm okay with that. That's fine. That's just saving you time. If somebody wants to pay to save their time that way, I'm okay with it. Now, I can also understand something like in World of Warcraft. You can buy a character that'll be like level 60. Because it's still, what is the top level on that, 90 or something? How is this on topic? I don't know. But anyway. That I can kind of understand just because there is such a wealth of things to do in that game that if you are coming in new, does Blizzard really want to force that player to have to go through everything before it, or feel that they should go through everything before it to get to whatever's new. That's a dilemma. And they chose to approach it by, okay, if you want, you can purchase, you can pay to get a character that will be at the proper level for this new thing. It's not like anybody has to spend that money, but if it's just time saving, I'm okay. Something that does directly influence the gameplay though, like special weapons, that I'm not okay with, depending. Because in some cases it can also be, if it's reasonably accessible, I'm okay with that. Like Warframe. When I played it years ago, I will admit, they may have changed something. Some people had done the math. In order to get a new suit, basically, a new character that has different abilities, different attacks, all that, would take over 100 hours of in-game time. Because there was stuff you had to craft and you had to wait. And, the stuff you had to craft, you had to be in-game for. It wouldn't the clock wouldn't tick outside the game when you weren't logged in. And it was over 100 hours they figured out. And you needed, everything you needed for it was a drop. So you had a random chance of even getting it. So we're talking over 100 hours to get, without spending any money, the thing you want. This new character. No. I also have issues with some of the gameplay design in that game. But it's just, no. To me, that is wrong. That's abusive. Because you could just buy that stuff if you want to, but I think that's abusive. I think that's horrible microtransaction management there. Because it is just so much that you are forcing somebody to do but not, they could just pay for it, but it's ridiculous. Because that is not just saving time, that's saving your life. Because in order to invest that much time to get it for free, do you really have much of a life? My conclusion on that game was basically, if you would have played with friends, and that's how you socialize with them, for that, I think it would be fine. I wouldn't see any issue with that. For actually playing it, I don't see why you would. I really, at least for me, the way I play is in complete contradiction to its gameplay design. I like to be conservative, so I will empty an entire map of enemies. The thing is that there's unlimited enemies because they will keep spawning and there's limited ammo. So that playstyle is essentially forbidden because it cannot work. How long are these credits? Is this why you're able to run around? Oh, there's a long gap here. Has it looped? I don't know. I wouldn't have noticed either. I set the controller down a while ago, by the way. Hey, it's the end. I want to collect them. Let me collect them. This isn't fun. Yeah. I'm just... Oh wait, no, I did see it. Yeah, it's right there. It takes 200. No. That one. Alright. There. Yes. I am glad I'm done. This has not been anywhere near as easy a game as I was expecting it to be. I thought this would just be a nice, fun game. It was not. 2012. What are those mushrooms doing? Anyway. See you next time.